Are you going to play Quick Man? Are you betraying me, YouTube? Okay, everybody, I'm pissed off! It's Quick Man time! Well, I guess it's time for me to go to the game reveal, so let's go on over. Crappy, take us to the game reveal. Oh, we've still got a baby on the screen. Watch out. Hey, this round is but why, if I'm not mistaken. Please be right, me. Please be right. Hey, yes, it is. Because it's the players were given a game that is generally considered, well, it might be good, it might be bad, but the biggest question is what? Why did anybody make this? And who else to give a game but our dear friend and fellow admin, Trysdyn. Hey, Trysdyn, let's come chat about your game. Hello there, Trysdyn.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
Good, good. You know, I love your egg picture. It always makes me laugh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that's,
Should I just click the button?
You just click the button.
Yeah, we're doing... Hey, everybody, guess what? We've got Hachiemon for... We're doing the GBA version. Yes, Hachiemon is the game for our players. The players will have 1 hour to try to figure out how to play through this game. Whoever makes the most progress will take the victory. Whoever doesn't will go down to the loser's bracket. And Hachiemon is a game that we've had before, but it's been years.
It's been years, yeah. I gave it out as a 5B match, like way back in Kusogrand8 3 or 4 or something. I'm giving it out today because I think this kind of fits the epitome of but why.
Okay.
Because aside from just being really cute, and I think it's a pretty decent game, it's incredibly weird. It's also a mascot platformer starring the mascot for a Japanese TV network.
Well, that could never go wrong. JK, that can definitely go wrong, and we'll have to see. Now, actually, this is a game that I find very endearing, and honestly, I think that's why you're giving it out, because you find it that way as well.
Yes, I love this. I did a ton of speedruns of this. This is probably the game I've done speedrunning of the most. It's one of my favorite games. So I saw the bracket theme, and I immediately thought to myself, this is perfect for this. I want to give it out.
Yeah,
so,
and honestly,
yeah.
Y'all, if you haven't seen this game, just you wait. It's gonna be good. YouTube, I'm trying to pause you. Can you pause? Thank you. I need to play music from this game. I don't need weird with Castlevania music showing up. No, we need egg music. Yeah, now, as much as I said I don't want to be an egg in a video game except in the game Egg, I think I want to be an egg in this game.
You just want the ability to, like, fart on things as a superpower.
No, I don't. That's gross. Who wants to fart on things? It's weird. Well, with that said, EllipsisBreak and Netmonmatt may wish to fart soon, because they're going to be playing this for an hour, and if farting is an ability, then they will have to learn how to fart. Okay, they're taking their picks down, and let me know when you're set. Okay. As soon as they are ready to roll, we will start the countdown for this match. So, Trysdyn, what would be some good emotes for chat to spam? Obviously, eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs, butts, lips, fart clouds.
Eggs, butts, lips, and farts, everybody. You heard it.
We got ramen carts.
Ramen, okay. If you have cup noodle, that I don't think that's in here, but that's fine. Final Fantasy 15 had it. We're doing the countdown now. Best of luck to the players. Spam your emotes. Por favor, let's get rockin'. Yeah, look at those buds. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, and eggs. Surprising number of egg emotes. As soon as I see movement in our first stage, I will start our timer.
And here we go in stage 1.
Yeah.
So the goal of this game is to collect the lips that you see places, and you do this by being an egg and grappling things with your lips. When I did speedruns of this, when I would get the game into a marathon, I would describe it as Bionic Commando, except your lips, instead of a mechanical arm. And we're going to very quickly see challenges like scaling walls with your lips, figuring out how to break through this wall of lip blocks, which our racers are going to need to figure out how to roll. I did tell them how to roll. They will figure it out in time.
Okay, EllipsisBreak, meanwhile, currently in egg hole. Okay, Ellipsis has thrown his lips. That's great. Netman is in the same egg hole. So where do you go from here? I presume up and over.
So, there we go.
Ellipsis has learned the egg roll.
Uh-huh, the egg roll.
Oh, tasty.
You hold down and you hit A and you start rolling, and you can do 4 full rotations like that before Hachiemon gets dizzy.
Whee! Okay, it's also deadly to green eggs. Yeah,
Yes,
Dr.
it
Seuss
is,
would be afraid, shaking in his boots right now.
It is one of the ways that you can defeat enemies. You can also smooch them to stun them, or you can lip boomerang them to also destroy them. Rolling into them is generally the fastest and safest method to just move through the level, but you have to stop your roll every 3.5 rotations and start it again, because as soon as you do 4 rolls, you stop and you get dizzy for a couple of seconds. Now, we did see Ellipsis, I believe, figure out how to do the roll already. Netmonmatt's having a little bit of trouble figuring that out. I did put in the instructions how to do it. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. We're rolling, baby. We're rolling. And that's okay. This game, we've got a full hour here, so the players have plenty of time to learn. Of course, EllipsisBreak and Netmonmatt, I believe Ellipsis... I always feel like Ellipsis has played in Mystery Tournament, but then hasn't. And perhaps has just been a member of the community for a long time. Netmonmatt appears to be fairly new as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how the players adapt. Netmonmatt, by the way, may seem like they are falling behind, but because we go a full hour or until somebody completes the game, which nobody's beating this, learning how to play the game is probably more important than making progress at the beginning.
I would say so, yeah. We see here... Ellipsis is stuck on one of these small little orange guys, and the trick with this is you just need to roll into them. Okay, I guess that's a soft lock check out of Ellipsis already, so let me answer that.
Uh-oh. Is it a soft lock? So what does Ellipsis have to do here?
Roll.
Okay.
Either roll or wiggle back and forth to toss them off. If you wiggle back and forth really quickly, that little orange thing will get tossed off. I did not mention that, but Ellipsis might figure that out.
Oh,
there we go.
Yes! Ellipsis says, I literally have no idea how I got out of that. That's okay. There we go. Ellipsis has figured it out again. We're set.
Yep. So, while trying to figure that out, Ellipsis also triggered Hachiemon's idle animation, which is Hachiemon points his butt at the camera and farts.
I didn't even see the fart. I was too busy. Talking to people on Discord. Oh my gosh, this is what happens when I have to commentate. Okay, I need to see the fart.
Someone will have to idle for a bit. The funny thing about the fart is it's a screen-wide stun, but to activate it, you have to idle for like 10 seconds.
Huh. Is
like
that
everything
ever
on screen will
useful?
just like tip over for a moment.
I mean, I imagine it could be useful. Probably not in a speed run, but...
So in a speed run, there's one boss fight where it becomes relevant, but it's not useful. It's you find a safe place to stand, and if you stand there idle too long, you'll start to fart. And while you're farting, you don't have character control.
Oh, so that's a problem.
So one of the small time saves is skipping the fart.
I love that.
Yeah, I love this game. It is unhinged. It's delightfully silly. It is very much probably the best game I will ever give out on Kusogrand8, and I feel like I can do it because of the bracket theme and because it's so dang weird.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of expanding, like, the definition of what we do over here because, honestly, you know, we started out just being playing a bad video game tournament. Then I put bad in quotation marks because it's like, even if something is literally the worst thing ever created by a human being, someone is gonna argue that it's good. It doesn't matter. And someone will unironically argue that it's good. Why? Because good is kind of subjective. Not only that, but like Kusoge is less... It's not just straight up bad stuff. There's weird... it's an umbrella for various genres like Bakage, which this falls under. It's just weird.
Alright, so it's boss time for Ellipsis. Here is this guy.
Oh, look at his muscles.
So the way bosses work is kind of interesting. Every boss has a normal hitbox where when you hit it, it will flash yellow to indicate you hit it. They also have somewhere on their hitbox that is a critical hit, and if you hit that, they'll flash red. In this case, it's his head.
Okay.
You need to do 6 normal hits to defeat a boss or 3 critical. Another weird thing is when the boss is down to 1 hit, he gets double iframe. Which I always thought was a little bit of a silly but kind of a cool mechanic, so you couldn't just quick kill something.
Netman is really trying to use the egg slingshot lips in order to get that extra item, and Netman did. Question, do you have to get a certain amount of lips in order to pass a level?
Yeah, at the bottom of the screen, there's an indicator for how many you have to pick up. You can get more than that. That just gives you extra rice balls, and rice balls are Mario coins, pretty much.
Gotcha.
The way we're gonna score this is stage, obviously.
Yeah, so speaking about scoring this, we do have referees helping out as volunteers. Thank you very much, refs. The people who are helping to track this, we've got Buster Curry prefers Domo-kun. Uh-oh. Jerry Harris is calling out to his TV network. That's right, we need this. We've also got Eggface Ford, and then just Eggface. Hachiemon face. You know how to do the egg face. It's the quotation mark followed by the lesser than sign. Whoa, Netmonmatt flying around the world. What happened?
That is the boss's special attack. If you get grabbed by, like, the short wave that comes into... Yeah.
Oh, like that. He throws you up above the...
You go around the planet. But yeah, the way we're going to score this, we're going to do it by stage progress, and if somehow we end this match and both racers are on the same stage, we're going to do it by lip count. Up to the requirement to end the stage, extra lips don't count.
Oh, this music's so good.
Yeah, the music's great in this.
Yeah, like, I remember the first time that you gave this game out, how much I loved it, and I'm so glad that we get to re-experience it, because it's been years. These voice lines are odd, though. Like, oh, you can just roll through the boss. Netmonmatt figuring out that if you hit the boss with your lips and then roll through it, it's actually 2 hits in a cycle rather than a single hit. And that led to a very fast clear. Hey, Netmonmatt found the speed strat. I love how people are able to find tech during these matches. It's so cool. Like, yes, it's tech that's been discovered before, but still, that's genuinely a decent amount of work and shows, like, that's why Netmonmatt is in the bracket here, you know, figuring out some of these strategies. Ellipsis, meanwhile, keeps dying underwater.
Yeah, I mean, you're underwater, you're floaty. You can tell you're floaty because you're wearing a swim ring. It gets a little rough here. You have these little sea urchins with sunglasses and lips that are in your way. This is probably the first stage where you have to do lip grappling that is not just like smooch the wall and pull yourself in. You have to like do some flings and stuff to really get through here effectively. So the first time you pick this game up and try to play it, you'll probably get to this underwater stage and die a couple of times while you're figuring stuff out. I also want to call out one of the sillier, cute things. If you look down at the HUD, the hit counter on the bottom left, where you have 3 Hachiemon spinning around, when they spin around backwards, you can see like 2 pixels of butt crack.
Okay, I need to see the butt crack.
Yeah,
I'm looking. I'm looking. Show me butt! Show me butt! Fine,
so
whatever.
The 3 Hachiemon on the bottom left of the screen, when they turn around backward.
Oh, yes! Yes, I saw the butt! Okay, we're good. We're good. I mean, I'm glad that this game doesn't skimp on the details. That's really important.
It's apparently just a thing with this character. Like I said, this is based on the mascot for a Japanese television network, and this is the mascot. He just shows up in the interstitial bumps between commercials, and his gimmick is he turns into things. Like, I've seen a couple of them. There's one where he just like turns into a teapot for some reason and brews tea in himself. I don't know why. But his gimmick is he's incredibly baritone. He turns into things, and they draw his butt anytime he's like not facing the camera.
Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up a little bit more about this mascot boy. I don't like how the bottom of his egg is wiggly while he's walking around underwater. I don't understand that. Not a fan of that egg physic.
It's fine. So Netmonmatt did take the lead there by finishing stage 3.
Nice.
And now
Good
we get
job,
onto the island here. And this stage 4, is a city. I believe it's supposed to be like a small rendition of Osaka, because like the television network KTV8, their home office is in the background of this stage. That giant building back there. You'll be able to see it clearer later on. The slot machine looking things are at the end of every stage. You get to roll a slot machine, you get a bunch of food if you win. The problem is if you don't read Japanese, you can't really tell what's going on, because it's things like a lot of the things on the slot machine reels are foods, and then you get a match if you get like 3 vegetables in a row. So I just mash A and hope I don't win when I'm trying to do a speed run of this.
I like the egg mothers. Oh, they breathe fire. I don't like the egg mothers. Oh, no.
I, too, have a parent who breathes fire.
Oh. Yeah, which parent? The one we don't talk about. Yeah. They are scary. But that's okay. Actually, then again,
you might have seen our racers.
I feel like my father would be the fire-breathing parent.
You might have seen our racers using an ability that makes Hachiemon yell and then invisible items appear on the screen.
Yes.
What Hachiemon's actually doing is yelling Contele, like the nickname of the KTV8 Kansai Telebroadcasting Corporation network.
Okay.
So he's just like, oh, by the way, there's a game over for Netmonmatt.
Oh no! Are there infinite continues?
Yes.
Well, that's a GBA game for you, everybody. GBA tends to have unlimited continues. I think they started to realize people wanted to play the games.
Yeah, not only do you have infinite continues, the game autosaves after every stage.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's an extremely friendly game. There's some hard levels, but it's really, you can just pick it up and play it.
I mean,
so we're probably going to be here until, like, we're going to be here for a while, and the lead is going to go to whoever can actually manage to get to and take down the boss of this stage, which I love the boss of this stage. I'm not going to spoil it.
Oh, good, good, good.
I will spoil that it probably has lips.
I mean, it better have lips. If it doesn't have lips, I don't want it.
Well, you're playing the right game. Everything has lips.
Aha.
The plot, as I understand it, is someone stole the lips off everyone. I just learned today that someone did a let's play of this, or a long play of this, where they translated everything. I need to go watch it, because up until now, I have not been able to get any kind of translation of any of the dialogue in this game. And now that I know a translated long play exists, I gotta go watch it after this is over.
Yeah. So looking into the mascot here, born in 1995, by the way, Hachiemon is a television-loving KTV station mascot who was named after a public contest. I assume after Hatch. That's why he's Hachiemon. It's a pun.
Oh, here's the boss, by the way. It's a TV tower with lips.
Take the TV tower down! It's probably your, like, a different station. They're broadcasting boring crap. Yeah, come on, we need Hachiemon, not your crap.
So it's not just a TV tower is the thing.
I don't like that.
It's a freaking mech.
Whoa, he has skinny legs. Okay, I like it. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a game over, or a death pretty quickly. Maybe not a game over, but bleh. Missile
Do
to
I
the
expect
egg.
they'll beat this in an hour? No. So my speedrun time in this is, we'll say, around 30 minutes.
Oh yeah, they're not beating this in an hour.
On an easier difficulty level than I've given them. I've had them play on the middle difficulty level instead of the easy one because the middle one seems to be a good split between you actually have to explore the levels, but also you don't have to find literally everything. The hardest difficulty level, you have to literally find every lip in every stage, including ones that are hidden in some really obtuse places. I didn't feel like that would be fun for a race. So I gave him the middle one.
So,
Meanwhile, my speedrun's on the easy difficulty level because fast.
I mean, speedruns on easy difficulty, again, that doesn't necessarily make the speedrun easier. It can make speedruns faster in some ways. There are some cases where harder difficulties actually make speedruns faster, which you'll sometimes see people run on harder difficulties for that reason specifically. But Netman, back to the boss here. I'm glad that the stage with the fire-breathing mothers isn't too long. That way you can get back to the boss action. However, Ellipsis being greedy and taking a lot of damage. I understand the desire to be a greedy egg, but that gets you killed. Looking at this character, by the way, I'm reading, he's a Kansai native who lives in Ogimachi and Tenjinbashi Suji Shopping Street. He's very talkative and loves to think up quote-unquote interesting things, full of jokes and humor. He is always natural and lives his life honestly. His charm point is his cute quote-unquote bottom. Music note. So, why is there a music note after the information? Probably because he's cute. That's
he farts.
He farts, yeah. That's probably a little more accurate. There we go. Ellipsis finding health midway through this level. That, honestly, one of the things that you should be doing, especially if you're struggling with the boss, figuring out how to get to the boss with max health, very, very important.
I see Netmonmatt has figured out how to, like, lip catapult. So if you grapple something and then push away from what you grappled on the D-pad, you will do I call it a lip stand. You stiffen your lips and push away from the thing, and you can stay that way like 2 Hachiemon widths away from the object and kind of just like wiggle around and swing around like that, like Bionic Commando. And
Yeah.
if you let go of your grapple while in that state at the right time, you will fling yourself forward.
Okay.
Which is something not even Bionic Commando can do.
I mean, you can't do a lot of things in Bionic Commando, I gotta be honest. Like,
This is true.
play it. That's hard. This, honestly, some of the physics are a bit weird, like getting used to the lip physics of swinging yourself around. It's not the easiest thing to get used to. It's very satisfying when you do it right, but it takes practice, and I think that when the players get a little bit more used to it, you're going to see more progress in this game.
Yeah. It's definitely something that takes a little bit of getting used to, even if you've played like physics-based platformers before.
Netman has figured out if you kiss all of the mothers, they just blush and they don't breathe fire. So that's a very good strategy. Kiss those moms.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's going
Justin,
into
you
the
don't
boss.
need to give me that look. You just kiss the mother and she stops breathing fire. That's how this game works.
Unfortunately, he's going into the boss with two hits. We'll see if they can, you know, make it work.
Yeah, did
So
Ellipsis
far,
beat it?
both of our racers have died to the boss a couple of times now.
No, Ellipsis still on the same level. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it is a giant tower with lips, so understandable.
The
No,
game
Ellipsis,
is
you
oddly
can kiss the
front-loaded with
mothers.
bosses.
You have kissing power.
You have 2 bosses right at the beginning of the game, and then you go a little while without fighting a boss.
I think that's one of the main things here. You gotta remember the different mechanics that you have, because if you start forgetting them, you might soon find that, you know, you're taking damage when you really shouldn't be. Remember, keep in mind, platformers are generally designed in a way where you can, if you're good, you can get through without taking unnecessary damage. So if it seems like you keep taking damage over and over and that it's unavoidable, you may need to change up your strategy. Like this section with all the mothers in a row. Oh, I guess that bird can take you up into bird heaven. That's cool.
Yeah, the birds will take you to like a little cloud land thing that has pickups, usually life. Almost never lips, but usually life.
Ellipsis has kissed a mother now, so, you know, I think that, I'm not sure if Ellipsis noticed, but he didn't take damage rolling through the blushing mother, but did at the angry mother. So, yeah, pay attention to these cues while you're playing. That's my recommendation. You know, if something
Oh, Netmonmatt
weird
got the
happens...
boss.
Yeah, both of them are at the boss.
No, Netmonmatt beat the boss.
Oh, Netmonmatt beat it? Take that,
Yep.
you giant tower.
Yep, and then they banter for a bit, and the boss is just gonna say farewell and walk off, as
Wait,
buildings
really?
tend to do.
Okay, I kind of love that. I want to hear the audio for Netman's screen, though. We're going to swap over there. Goodbye, boss. Because we get new level. New level means new music, right?
Yeah, actually, there's a new biome. I do believe there's new music. Yeah, there is new music.
Ooh, Ellipsis, unfortunately dying to the mother's, or not to the mother, to the tower this time.
I have faith in Ellipsis.
I
he can
do
make it happen.
too. They'll do fantastic. Honestly, you know, these players are in the bracket for the reason. They've done extremely well in Kusogrand8 so far. They've just been pushing and, you know, considering how well they've done early on, winning their first round for the bracket, you know, both of them going up against each other. Someone has to lose, but they're not out of it until the hour's up.
So there's a funny story. I came into speedrunning this. One other person had done speedruns of this game before me, and someone did half of a task. And you know, we had half of a task, we had someone who did speedruns, I started doing speedruns, I got my time down to like 40 minutes or something, which is pretty solid. And only after all that did I discover that if you hold R on the world map, you move fast.
What? Oh my gosh, okay, amazing. It looks like Netmonmatt is now kind of a penguin.
Yeah, so the penguin suit turns off ice physics. If you don't have that on, this entire stage is ice physics.
How do you get the penguin suit?
It's just there at the beginning of the stage.
Oh.
Say, I forget what the confectionery is called, but there's like a food cart that just has a food item that's sitting there, and you pick it up and you go.
Yeah, Netmonmatt's like, no, we're doing this. Okay.
You do move faster without it, but I don't recommend it.
At least for like your first time playing through this game, yeah. Are you unable to roll while you're in the suit?
No, you can roll. You just do it.
Yep. You're right.
Takoyaki, yeah, that's what it was. So, fortunately, there are only 2 stages with ice physics. Both of them had penguin suits, so you don't really get ice physics very much in this game. Oh. Cool, Netmonmatt has enough lips to finish the stage. Difficulty level-wise, like I said, I had them play on the middle difficulty. As far as I can tell, the only difference between easy and medium is how many lips you have to pick up to end the stage. And then if you take another bump in difficulty up to the hard mode, you have to find every lip in the stage, and they add a bunch of new enemies. Like, it's really kind of baffling how hard the hard mode is. I can't even really finish the first couple of stages. And I know this game really well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm still just taken aback by how goofy and cute this game is, though. Netmonmatt figured out how to shake off those enemies pretty quickly. They got snagged by one and just kind of gravitated toward wiggling the D-pad.
You just gotta wiggle. That's all you gotta do. Wiggle for freedom. Wiggle for glory. Okay, Ellipsis flying up in order to get a little extra health. I think as soon as Ellipsis beats this boss, we'll be in business, but still a bit frustrating that he hasn't figured out how to get through these areas without taking damage. That's something that's extremely important in Kusogrand8. With that said, you know, everybody has different strategies. Ellipsis might be like, well, taking a few hits on this first screen doesn't matter because I'll get a checkpoint on screen 2. Not a big deal. The trade-offs and risks definitely a thing to consider when it comes to Kusogrand8. Yeah.
Netmonmatt had something happen to them that is unfortunately kind of common if you're trying to go quickly in this kind of game. There's a pit that the way to cross it is to jump over it and then grapple the wall on the other side of the pit, but there's collectible items in front of the wall, and in trying to do this maneuver, they grappled and accidentally grabbed an item, which immediately cancels your lip grapple and sends you careening down into the pit.
Oh no! That's beautiful. What's that baseball for? I saw a baseball sitting.
The baseball is an indicator for this. I would call it a secret, but it's flagged that there's something there. If you lip boomerang that baseball, you summon a baseball with lips. And the baseball with lips kind of acts like an orbital assistant. It orbits around you, causing damage to anything it hits.
Hey, Netmonmatt has cleared the stage. Fantastic job. Ellipsis currently fighting the tower. Tower takes a decent number of hits, but looks like Ellipsis is managing to get a lot of hits fairly rapidly. And is that it? Is the boss down?
That's it.
Very
that
nice.
Boss is down.
Moving on to the ice world. Well, Netman, watch out. I have a feeling we're going to have fun with ice physics because there's not that upgrade at the beginning here.
No, the upgrade here is all the way up at the top of the stage.
I would presume that there would be a hidden upgrade somewhere since it introduced you. Yeah.
One of the other interesting mechanics in this game, you have the Hachiemon characters with the flowers in their hair. The way you interact with them is if you smooch them, one of two things will happen. They will either give you a rice ball, or a baby Hachiemon will pop out. And the baby Hachiemon is a 1-up.
No! Stop hurting my egg friend. Hachiemon is my friend.
Oh, there's the baby Hachiemon. Unfortunately, it went down the pit.
That's fine. That's where it belongs. I just love how you can accidentally grapple onto a wall and fling yourself into an enemy, and you have like about half of a second to process all of that. You're like, well, okay,
yeah,
I guess I'm dead. The
that is
Hachiemon
kind of a thing that happens in this game very frequently.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, Ellipsis is on to level 5. Very nice. Ellipsis starting to make a comeback. Yeah, it's not over until it's over. We could definitely see a lead change. Netman is still a level ahead of Ellipsis, though, so pretty comfortable for Netman, but you never know what's going to happen, especially if Ellipsis manages to get through this stage without too many problems. I'd actually say that Ellipsis has a bit of a better grasp on the grapple than Netman does at this point.
So another thing about enemies, if you smooch them and they turn friendly for a short period of time, they become grappleable.
Oh, yeah.
So you smooch an enemy, if they're, some other color, they turn white and they get this kind of like crestfallen look on their face. You can grapple and fling yourself through them at that point. Which, if you're spamming the lip attack to like try to hit something before it can hurt you.
Ellipsis, no! I thought that was going to be a save.
You can just send yourself flying into space. Much like that. Alright, I think Netmonmatt is out of here. Done with the ice levels. Now we get to the even weirder stuff.
Doop 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 doop.
I hope we get to the bee boss. That's my favorite, like, part of this game.
The bee boss? Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it a sexy bee? I have to ask this because there's legitimately a chance that it is.
Nah, not this one.
Dang. Okay. Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on your definition of sexy or your definition of bee.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
These vines are a little weird because if you hold up while making contact with them, you'll grapple to them despite having no limbs. Ellipsis is moving on to stage 6. Netman is in the woods on stage 7.
Uh-oh. Somebody just... Chiron in chat mentioned a Japanese game that may have a sexy bee. I gotta look it up.
Oh no.
I don't see a sexy bee in there. Where's my bee? I see bug in the title. Okay. No, I think that is a sexy bee lady. Okay, she's fine. Yeah, not my personal, like, if I were attracted to a bee, wouldn't be her. But that's fine. Not everybody has to be attracted to that specific bee. Well, Netman is still ahead of EllipsisBreak. Oh no, Ellipsis into the hole.
Yeah, that's known to happen on the ice stages.
Yeah. Hey, it's slippy out here. Not only that, but like when you did the previous ice level with the upgrade, and now you have to deal with the ice level without your upgrade to actually walk on the ice. Yeah, you get to deal with this nightmare. Okay,
welcome to the ice level. This is also ice physics done in the way that even in the air you have ice physics applied to you.
What? Oh, that's illegal.
Yeah, the ice physics are probably the only bad thing about this game, in my opinion.
Okay, Ellipsis, trying to figure out how to get up to that area. Luckily, you have a lot of time on each level. I don't think... You've got 15 minutes. No! The egg exploded! How are you supposed to know?
The dark-colored eggs explode.
Well, okay, now I know. How are you supposed to know before you get your first exploding egg?
I mean, you get your first exploding egg in stage 2.
Fine,
so.
okay. Fine. So pay attention to your different eggs, people.
Alright, so Netmonmatt has picked up the takoyaki that makes you invincible and turns you into Mario with a Starman.
Heck yeah! I wish I were an invincible egg some days.
Gives new meaning to the phrase eggshell doctrine.
Oh my gosh. I just remembered when I was in grad school, I had a time where people drove by and egged us. Have you ever been egged?
No, I can't say I've had that happen.
Those hurt. Like, you'd be surprised, despite them breaking, like, it takes a significant amount of force, and yeah, I got bruises. Don't get egged.
Ellipsis is trying to sneak around this spike here, and like, you can do that. I've done it in speedruns before, but you're very much not intended to go that way. You're intended to go up and around. And they try to secure that against taking a shortcut as much as they could.
Yeah. Yeah, go... I mean, it's... Even if it's doable, doing it a certain way, like, in a blind race, if you don't get something quickly, and it seems like it might not be doable that way, it's worth exploring other options.
Oh, Netmonmatt is a samurai now.
Oh, samurai egg! Yes! I knew our egg could grow up and become something one day. Turns out samurai is what that... Oh, the exit is there! Ellipsis, you're out! Oh, no! Netman's a slime now! Oh, is this what happens to samurais? They become slimes with butts?
No, this is a second pickup.
Oh, okay. I like samurai egg more than slime egg, I gotta be honest. Oh, we got wingling egg. That's even better. Okay. I'm glad that you have to have bird egg escort other bird egg out. Like, you can't just fly out of there yourself. You've got wings. Come on, Hachiemon.
You don't know the way.
Oh,
this is new to you.
Yeah, that's true. This isn't your
What,
land.
you think this egg comes with GPS?
Comes with a butt. Might as well come with GPS. Wi-Fi enabled egg, everybody. This is our future.
GPS global pooting system.
Wow. The call is coming from inside the egg. Okay. There we go. Ellipsis doing a great job of catching up, although not quite caught up to Netmonmatt, getting a little bit closer and closing that gap. You know,
Ascorian's butt comes with GPS, according to Ascorian.
that's helpful information.
I don't know,
Is it helpful?
my butt isn't that advanced. I equate it more to a magic card. Because there's a bunch of people who want to tap it.
Nice.
I'm getting fired for this.
I don't pay you, and I wouldn't fire you over that. You might get a raise, actually. You know what? That's good commentary. That's good commentary, folks. Trysdyn gets 1 extra egg.
One butt mana. Oh no.
1 butt mana?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. I was gonna ask what the
it's bee
mana
time.
would be shaped like, but I think we already know. Okay, Netman is onto a bee. Guess what?
This
Netman is
has the
still
longest
in the
cutscene, too.
Okay, let's find out about bees.
Mule.
Well, they do have big lips. Wow, that was a pitiful sting. You can do better, bee. Yeah, do it. Okay, these are all crappy stings. Stop it. Stop abusing my egg. Ugh.
He's getting angry.
Oh,
There's
we
the,
are
queen bee.
dropping frames like crazy right now, just FYI. I am making a
great.
local recording just in case. But yeah, we are going to keep this going for now. Let me see.
Netmonmatt goes down to the swarm of angry bees.
Not the bees. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're still doing the local recording, so and luckily, like, I'm having no problem with seeing their stream, so I'm fine that way. I'm gonna restart the Twitch stream, so hopefully this will help y'all. And if it doesn't, then we'll have the local recording for later, so we should hopefully be fine. Or maybe it won't stop streaming. Thank you so much.
Is it backlogged because you're behind?
No, I clicked stop streaming, and now it's saying stopping stream, and it is just taking a while. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm behind. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Netmonmatt did manage to take the boss down.
Yes! And EllipsisBreak became a samurai egg. Perfect. It won't reconnect to Twitch? Excuse me?
Oh no.
Okay, that's it. That's okay, we've still got this going because there is a local recording being made because I'm smart.
Yeah, it's fine. Netmonmatt just took down the Beehive boss. Ellipsis is not very far behind. Like, Ellipsis is about to reach the bee boss.
Yeah, get the bee boss. Do it.
Once.
Okay, so I'm just trying to find where I actually get my stream key now. Thank you, Twitch. You're fine. You're fine. We can do this. Okay.
So this, for the sake of the eventual VOD, is the underground level where you turn into a mole and roll through a bunch of brown-colored boxes to find lips hidden in boxes so you can get to the end of the stage. I dig it, though. Pun not intended.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and hope that works. Okay, we may or may not be back. We may or may not be dropping a lot of frames, but we are still doing a local recording, y'all. Oh yeah, this is Buds.
I mean, this is Hachiemon.
It is Hachiemon, and Hachiemon has a butt. Let me go ahead and try. I'm gonna swap over to a different Twitch server to see if that helps out. Well, what else is happening with this game? Anything interesting?
Well, Netmonmatt took down the bee boss and is now on the underground stages where you turn into a mole Hachiemon and roll through boxes. That's most of the thing, is digging through underground tunnels that are filled with boxes for some reason. And
Okay.
Ellipsis is right at the end of the stage and is choosing to die?
Don't do that. No death allowed on my stream. I mean, maybe a little death allowed on my stream. Whatever. Hey, everybody. Hopefully y'all are doing well. We are hopefully back for now. It looks, I'm just watching to see the connection stabling out, and I think that we are just about back to stable, so good. Nah, we're still dropping a little bit, but that's fine. We'll at least finish up this match on stream and see from there what we want to do.
So over on Netmonmatt's screen, Hachiemon is now tiny.
Uh-oh. It's a little baby egg. Not a little baby egg.
Netmonmatt took a moment to yell into chat, he's just a little guy.
Yeah, he is. I like the little guy. I need more. Honestly, eggs are fantastic. They're round, first off. For people who aren't vegans, pretty tasty. If you're a vegan, ignore that comment. What else? I don't know what else. Yeah, just eggs. Egg things.
Just egg things.
Yeah.
They have lips.
Well, hopefully we are back and solid for y'all. It looks like it's stabling out for me, so that is good. Yeah.
I'll just have to find someone else to inflict Hachiemon on so we get an uninterrupted match of it.
I mean, yeah, we can do that. But y'all, if you didn't know, I upload everything to YouTube and make a local recording just in case things like this happen. So if you want to see the full match without these interruptions, then you can go check it out there later on. Oh no, fire-breathing egg, slice it! Good job, EllipsisBreak. I'm not sure if the samurai sword is any better than actually rolling, though.
It's not.
It just makes you look kind of cool.
You move faster as a samurai for some reason.
I mean,
it's the main benefit.
Good.
Netmonmatt really has gotten a hang of the movement system pretty well. It's kind of clunky and you can catapult yourself into things and whatnot, but they've gotten a good feel for it.
Boing, 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 boing.
Digging your way up is kind of awkward though in this level. Netmonmatt went a way they didn't really want to go, and now they got to figure out how to undo it. Ellipsis has been stuck on the door maze at the B-boss for a while, unfortunately. It's,
I hate
it's
door
not
mazes.
A complicated door maze, but when you're in the thick of it, any kind of door maze seems like more than it should be.
Yep. I agree. People should not make door mazes. Them's the rules.
No, they shouldn't.
Also, I appreciate Stream Elements finally realizing that the stream's back. Hello? Hello, Stream Elements. We're here. We're doing game. We've got egg. You like egg? Well, at this point, I think that it's very likely that Netmonmatt has taken the victory here. I mean, Ellipsis, finally onto the B-boss. We're gonna be here for a while, you know.
Netmonmatt is coming up on a stage that has my favorite transformation, though. So we're underwater again. Hachiemon has his little swim ring. And hopefully we can get about halfway into the stage to see a new transformation that we haven't seen yet.
No! Oh no! Poor Netman is dead. Touching weird things. I don't know what they were. I like that there are peaches in this level, though. Yeah, like, trying to swing yourself around when, like, you have to lower yourself in order to get upward velocity. That's a bit hard when you're down in that death pit.
So, something I don't think either racer has discovered is if you grapple onto something and you are pressed flush up against it, you can actually tap A while holding B to just jump straight up out of the grapple.
Oh, really?
And you can just climb walls like that without having to do catapult.
Yeah,
and it's extremely useful in a situation like we have Netmonmatt in right now, where if you try to catapult, you'll just push yourself into spikes. Well, you just grapple to the wall and jump out of the grapple and go straight up.
Oh, this music's good.
Oh yeah, the underwater music?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the underwater music. Alright, so Ellipsis took down the B-boss, and in about 2 minutes the cutscene will be over and he'll be able to continue. Alright, important transformation on Netmonmatt's screen. Yeah!
Yes! Dolphin with lips! Okay, the fact that every transformation has lips, I love it.
I don't think Netmonmatt's gonna do it, but if you roll in this state, it's the funniest looking thing. So when I do speedruns, I actually just roll across this entire area and then come out of the roll just before I go off the bottom of the screen and then swim up and then roll again.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about like music composition stuff because I need to make another music track for the game that I'm making, and I want to make something that is like a little more involved. Because the last one that I made for Magpie, I put like 10 minutes of work into it. Because I was like, I already know how to make music, and I'm just gonna shoot this in because I want to learn everything else. Now I want to like make a music track that is rockin'. So I love paying attention to music, like from Hachiemon.
All these blue tiles are cutscenes, and of course our racers are skipping them because it's a race, but they're pretty funny.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think Ellipsis is gonna be able to get enough progress to pass Netman up. It's pretty much a lock, but, you know, both of the players still pushing, still doing their best, still trying here.
If we're lucky, we might get to see 2.5 Fish, my favorite boss. That is the boss at the end of this, like, swampy area that Netmonmatt is on now. But this stage right here is one of the roughest stages in the game, especially in a speedrun. You don't know where the rafts are when you're buzzing around up at the top of the screen.
You're right, I don't. Well, I don't know where they are when I'm buzzing around anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, do they move?
Some of them do, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, as long as you can sort of control the camera and do... Oh, jeez. Oh, Netman almost made it, but not quite.
That jump, if Netmonmatt hit L there, they would have revealed a hidden block they could grapple onto.
What does L do again?
It yells out Contele and reveals hidden objects.
Oh, yeah.
It's the cheat button for the hidden object game that is Hachiemon.
I mean, good. I like that specific cheat button. It's very, very helpful. All you have to do is say you know, it's an advertisement game.
I don't know if I can even really call it an advertisement game. It's kind of... I don't know. I guess.
Was it used to, like, promote the TV station?
I don't know what the dank lore behind why this game was made is.
Okay.
I'm going to presume that, yes, a large part of it was marketing the TV network.
It's just higher quality than we normally expect.
It also feels like the character got so much appeal that they're like, hey, let's just make a game about Hachiemon for its own sake.
I mean, it's true. The character is endearing, but... Oh!
Netmonmatt tried to be clever, and it almost backfired terribly.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Netman! Netman! How?
What a save!
Oh my gosh! Yes, you collected your child! A little disturbing, but that's life. Oh my gosh.
Here comes the fart. Oh, nope. Netman canceled the fart.
Good. Fart cancel. Well, maybe not good. I don't know. Fart cancel.
Alright, I think that might be it. We're down to less than a minute.
Yeah, let's let this play out. We'll go ahead and see the end of the match. Yeah, with that said, I think that we can all agree that this is actually a pretty cool game. I definitely like it. It's silly, it's weird, you get farts, and it's definitely more of those but why games. And that, everybody, is time. Throw your hands in the air, and hopefully the stream has been solid enough lately. I haven't seen frames dropping in a while, so that is good.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to see the fart, watch Netmonmatt's screen.
Oh, I'm watching. Okay, let's see the fart. Ugh. Okay, I don't like that. Absolute perfection.
Amazing.
Well, there we go. I'm going to invite them to join General Voice. They did pretty well. Yeah, we saw the B boss. You were saying, I hope we see it, and both players got past it. And so I consider that a victory for both of them. Good, good. Now, let's see if they come in chat. It looks like EllipsisBreak is here. Hello there, Ellipsis.
Hi, Bro Santra. I have very mixed feelings about how that run went.
Whoa. Hello, Netmonmatt. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Do you also have mixed feelings about how it went?
I love this game.
There we go. Hey.
Yeah.
This game's so cool.
Honestly, I'm not too surprised. You know what?
Yeah, actually good game, mostly.
It came to a 1 level difference between you two.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty close.
So I either barely took the lead or I lost by like a minute.
Netmonmatt. Oh, yes. Netmonmatt was on level 12. Ellipsis made it to level 11, which means that Netman manages to take the victory just by a little bit. Oh my gosh. Ellipsis.
It's scary that was that close.
I blew level 4 for a long time.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
got completely destroyed on it for no reason, and it was completely my fault, and I could have got through that so much faster, and that hurts that was the difference.
Oh, no, that's okay. That happens in tournaments, you know?
Yeah, some levels in this game are just it seems easy, but it's one of those things where it's like you're trying to balance speed and like getting through efficiently, and like every point where you're just like, oh, I can send it, I can go for it. That's the point where the game's like, nah, dog, that's not how that works.
Oh yeah. So this game, like, what worked, what didn't? Like, I'm personally of the opinion that this is a quote-unquote good game. I genuinely enjoy it. The music is a bop. Were there any things that you liked or disliked about it?
I think it's a good game. I could have done without the door maze level.
Okay, yeah. Door mazes are dumb. I agree.
For door mazes, at least it was like generally like the flow felt very natural. It wasn't like a Bubsy maze where it's just like we're just going in a random direction. All right, cool, that's great, awesome.
The thing about it is that you get to the end and then find out, by the way, there were invisible collectibles the entire time that you were supposed to have been looking for.
Yeah.
I always put out a call to my sponsors like constantly in every level just in case, so I'll be real.
Yeah, you just gotta shout to your sponsors every now and then, and they'll be like, oh yeah, here you go. With that said, like, again, like, do you feel like this is... Go ahead, Matt. I'm sorry, I keep cutting you off.
It's okay. I'm terrified of what this game is on, like, actual difficult, like, the hardest difficulty. Because, like, I can see this game being easier, and I can see this game being a lot harder.
Yeah, do you happen to know, Trysdyn?
Yeah, the hardest difficulty, you have to find every lip in the level, including the invisible ones, and they just added a ton of those, like, urchin spike ball things, and they fly back and forth across the screen.
Okay, so dumb difficulty.
Thank you for not making me play that.
Me too.
Yeah, thank you for... I also say thank you. With that said, you know, this is... I argue an advertisement game, you know, it was made specifically for the studio, but overall, like, do you feel like it belongs in Kusogrand8? I think for a Y round, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on that round, yeah. Normally, no.
Yeah, I would
This
say
game, it's not a bad game.
Aha! Yes, I knew y'all were gonna say that. Haha.
this definitely feels like a but why, because like it's definitely just like how does any of this work? Because the game is constantly like kind of making fun of you at the same time. Like it has that like evil gremlin energy, but like in general, like yeah, you just have like. I think the physics are really what make it like kind of hard to navigate if you're like not ready for them, because things will just randomly become grappling points like enemies will, and like sometimes this is good, sometimes this is bad because you're trying to deal with a bunch of old ladies shopping and they deal contact damage and you get slingshot into them sometimes. But like
that level is the reason I lost.
I got stuck on that level a while too.
I got to the boss twice and used continues twice.
Oh god!
And then got to the boss a third time. It was. I just completely just fell apart in that level, and I really shouldn't have. There was no reason for that.
I just barely didn't hit my second continue, so that level's just hard. That level.
Yeah, that was it. That was the difference.
Oh.
Yeah, I still had a lot of fun, though. Thank you so much for coming and playing. You know, Ellipsis, you are going to the loser's bracket, but not a big deal. You can still hold on and make it through. But you have done fantastic this year. Is there anything that you'd like to plug, or if not, any games that you have been playing lately that you've enjoyed?
Not at the moment.
Go away, Superman NES. I don't need that.
I'll plug UFO 50 again. I think I did before, but that game lasts forever.
Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty good. What about you, Netmonmatt? Anything you'd like to plug?
I'm not doing anything major at the moment. I think last time I mentioned there was that Super Robot Wars 8 portable hack that I had worked on that I plugged, and that still stands. If you want to play iffy game that has real cool stuff underneath, that still exists. But in general, yeah, nothing really right now. I'm sure I'll come up with something next time.
I love it. Well, perfect. What about you, Trysdyn? Anything before I let you go?
No, I'm just glad I found a way to bend the rules enough to get this in. I like showing it off to people. It's one of my favorite games.
It's so good. Like, I genuinely love it. Well, thank you all so much. I'll go ahead and let you go. Take care, and we've got one more match coming up, everybody. Stay tuned. Take care, friends.
All right. Yeah, I'll take care.
Bye. Now, everybody, of course, I want to say one last time thank you to Factor for sponsoring this stream, as well as the previous what? Just thank you. Thank you. We are going to run a quick advertisement because I got to stand up and do stuff real quick. So stay tuned, everybody. We will be right back. Of course my mic came up.